we were looking at the playoff bracket. San Beda did eliminate. You were talking about Omar John, no? They did only lose one game.
JC Macalana. At forward, number 7, Earl Abadam. The other guard, number 11, Jacob Cortez. The other forward, number 21, Mason Amos. And at center, number 25, Mike Phillips. Their head coach is Topex Robinson. Dolo Manansala. At guard number 13, Steve Nash Enriquez. The other guard, number 16, Jello Santiago. At center, number 18, Omar John. And the other forward, number 77, Kenshin Padrones. Their head coach is Jeff Nava.
And there we go! And
from the guy we saw while he was with Ateneo, because he's leaner, he's faster. Now we'll see how that translates to his game.
ooh, and speaking of translating, Cortez! Surprised if he suited up once more for the NU Bulldogs. No? He should be happy seeing Manansala getting pointers, but hopefully they can convert some in today's ball game as Enriquez pushes the pace to Manansala on the spin, and he finishes!
Manansala, I feel, is one of those guys because we've seen the hustle plays, the second chance scoring opportunities he creates, but these are the parts of his game that if he develops, he's gonna be a star. He has all set.
Mid-range jumper here for Dlsu, no. Second chance, Mason Amos, yes!
You leave Mason Amos wide open.
Like the outside jumper, no? But speaking of outside, we're gonna go inside to Omar John. First, a look at a quick little replay. Oh, but that corner 3 for Amos, no. Phillips, second chance. The fake, the finish. It's good for Mike Phillips.
And in the game,
so he does have the ability to move that basketball pretty well and find players. And speaking of finding players, Amos. Oh my goodness, nice pass there to Abadam. For not necessarily seen in the box score as Omar John goes for 2. That pick and roll by Steve Nash and Enriquez.
body, he had the easy left-handed layup.
Yes, exactly. Using the rim to help you there as Pablo saw Francisco, so he didn't really have to rush it. But the NU Bulldogs almost take it away. Fight for the loose ball. Ends up with who else? Palacielo. Francisco will get another chance. The pass there to Garcia.
Start.
Doing when he had a different tournament. And the fake there by Baclaan. The drive. Oh my goodness. Kian Baclaan gets the end one.
I'll give you a hint. He plays for my favorite NBA team.
A cup for 2 amongst the threes there. That was tough for Kian Baclaan. And speaking of tough, Reynard Humamoy. That moment. As Pablo swings it. The fake. Oh, great defense there. Mid-range jumper is good. Happening here, Navs. Will be good as the jumper here by Palacielo is...
And also, they felt close in the other game before Kiambao hit that game winner.
Right, that's going to be exciting to see how can maybe try and get a more comfortable lead. That is Andre Dungo shooting 2 and knocking it down for the Green Archers. And just like that, we end the first quarter.
May konting extra that you want to show, diba?
Yeah, especially yung mga ibang players ito, mga teammates niya. So, as Mike Phillips, hangs in the air and finishes. I thought, look at the Sundry Food Hall instant replay. Motor Mike Phillips running the floor. Reward your bid to recruit LeBron James Daep. Coming off of that NCAA Finals run, and tough in the paint here is
20, and Lasal is 9 out of 20 from the field, so efficient.
Familiar with the plays and the strategies of his former home. Brought to you by Hoop Junkie, CK and Navs.
Yeah, it does look like Kian Baclaan able to manufacture some free throws for himself in the earlier possession as Baclaan, although, oh my goodness.
Shot. But going back to that last play, Baclaan, the pass.
Nice bounce pass.
He noticed Mark Parks on the right side of his hip, so that the left side wide open, and he took advantage. As again, Palacielo.
And in their last game, Kenshin Padrones, I believe, had a lot of points as Pablo gets to the cup for 2. That's why NU is one of the top teams in terms of converting in the mid-range as LeBron James Daep converts on his first 2 points here in college basketball.
From Daep is that he struggled on defense so far
Board, Enriquez will push the pace to the athletic Manansala. Long steps, finishes! Grabe ka naman, Manansala. Replay, Jolo Mansala just takes a long step to his left and finishes.
Brilliant move. I mean,
And out of balance, you know, the board is home dito para kay Jolo.
5 of 5 shooting from the field.
Man can't miss. As Aquines here, the
Oh, what a
move.
fake.
What a move!
Wow.
You're
Kenyan letting the defender fly by him and then using the glass, like I said, to make the shot.
narinig ka ata. Has to reset, but Enriquez has Amos on him. Amos going to take advantage. Nice find here to Daep for 2!
The NU defense sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Playing with pace. Oh! And speaking of sleeping, Jolo Manansala finding the curve. But if the defense is always there, you know you're gonna have minutes on the court as Mason Amos take advantage of the sleeping defense. Enriquez works with John. They got 10 to work with. They go to John in the paint. John, easy to. It's Amos here in the front court for Dlsu. Phillips. Amos again from deep. Knocks it down. Instead, away. Doing it on both ends. And on the time, Marasigan hangs. Phillips with the finish.
Beyond what we just see with our eyes.
Exactly. Steve Nash Enriquez here gets a screen.
Exactly, and that's great to see from Enriquez as Amos knocks down his fifth. Now he's back to Dlsu.
Definitely. You know, the basketball journey of our Philippine players is always an interesting
Wow.
one. And speaking of interesting, Manansala, like, you know, Jolo Manansala, you know, the athleticism and the outside shot as
Wow.
Steve Nash Enriquez to score here para to open up his teammate as he finds Francisco from downtown all the way from. Ooh,
For the
no
Bulldogs.
look. That was a nice pass, but second chance by who else?
Ian in the second half for Dlsu.
And Cortez here, the cross, the jumper, it's good. Phillips here. They go to Cortez here. Tries to go one-on-one with Enriquez. The fadeaway by Cortez is good. Nice touch by Jacob Cortez. Post play, you know, that post little fadeaway galing sa kanya. But Steve Nash Enriquez answers with a big. Omar John, that's another second chance para sa Bulldogs. No, third, fourth, fifth chance for the Bulldogs. Corner, Goyena. No. Second chance by LeBron. James knocks it down and Flo's got a story for us.
And he thought back then, I want to be part of them someday. The Green Archers head coach also expresses his gratefulness with LeBron.
Enriquez taking his time, 6 to work with. Nash, nice pass to Omar John. Eyes on the back of his head. And Enriquez already with 8 points and 9 assists. Trying to go for that double-double. And Jacob Cortez, ooh, in his bag. That's his move. Presence on the outside here. As the drive here. Same move, different result.
If he can add the layup package to his game, he'll be much better.
Definitely welcome contribution as Tebulgar on the drive. Kicks it. Jacob in his bag. It's that mid-range game. Oh, sweet. 12 points na para kay Cortez. And those are looking like practice shots, honestly. Yung mga one dribble pull-up. And speaking of practice, yung to Palacelo in the post. Pablo on him. Palacelo. Mid-range game. Good.
Automatic. Got to his
Get a comfortable lead as we take a look at that instant replay. Fast break here.
Pass by Dumo.
Nice pass to Abadam for 2.
And you give him credit, at least for today. He's doing well on defense.
Ooh, what a pass here. Pocket pass by Kian Baklang again. Kian finds Abadam from downtown. Yes, sir. Lista mo na yan. Para now, cross court to Parks. Great look. Parks can't knock it down, but Padrones is there with the reverse. They love that handoff with Phillips as he goes for the roll here. But Abadam finds some space and knocks it down.
Confidence Earl Abadam. And so far, 2 3-pointers here in the fourth period.
On the other end, though, they're able to break that press and Mark Parks finds him. Parks, last year niya na dito sa UAAP, so hopefully he can show up and show out for the Bulldogs. And speaking of showing up, and finding him earlier in the fast break, And talaga yung confidence ni Abadam as Omar John
slowing their game down. Ika niya, tama ang mga desisyon at maganda ang pinapakita ninyo. So no need na ma-disappoint sa mga mintis. Coach Jeff emphasizes
very good Dlsu team, and yung shot nga kanina ni Humamoy na parang rushed in transition. So maybe they want to slow things down and
Jinx.
definitely. No, but like Mike Phillips pretty much complete game. Is up all fronts area para sa NU. The Archers definitely need to lock down that spot whenever Francisco is on the floor as Guliena. Wow. We got the Sundry Food Hall, instant replay, many restaurants, one delivery fee, and EJ Guliena
In at the same time to end this contest.
well defenders to maybe give his teammates on the inside some space as Phillips, the spin, the patience, and the soft touch is
Right now as well.
yeah, but definitely has the heart for the game as Motor Mike Phillips, second, third chance, letting out a screen here para sa
That is it.
we got the Sundry Food Hall instant replay, many restaurants, one delivery fee, and there is one Mike Phillips in the paint showing us the full package with the handle and crashing into the body here of Manansala. Francisco though on the other end. His shot doesn't look too bad. I feel like it's just his visualization. Guys. Steve Nash Enriquez gets fouled
From the free throw line, would they be betting?
I was about to say Nav says he's not able to knock down his free throws, and third free throw para kay Enriquez.
Now Baklan with the handle.
they're
And it's
taking their
pressure
time.
defense.
Oh, NU takes it! Garcia! Phillips!
And a foul by
Wow!
Phil. Fun
Really quick. Ito yung possession dito ni
made contact. And he made
are some of the most crucial.
exactly.
Tepol Garcia,
And-
that's at least what I do as the inbound here goes into the hands of Amos, and right.
Let's see, will he make the second free throw? He does.
Still a 3-point ball. Most steady handles in our game.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Steve Nash from deep! Short! Palacielo, second chance! Finishes in Palacielo!
Wow, in Baklan that time, Palacielo, he's played a superb game for NU and he scored over Mike Phillips that time. Let's open momentarily. Jacob not giving the ball to Baklan.
So far, Francisco played honest, but decides to foul.
And misses this.
Kian, second free. They go to Steve Nash. They go to Manansala. Palacielo! No! And Dlsu comes up with the victory. Palacielo, that's his spot, Navs. That's the first time I've seen NU score 100 in this tournament.